In a bold effort to address historical imbalances, Sierra Leone's President Julius Maada Bio, in an exclusive interview with Africa Renewal, urged the P5 members of the UN Security Council to allow Africa a seat at the table and to stop guarding the gate. The West African leader called for a permanent and fair representation of Africa on the United Nations Security Council UNSC. Informing Africa Renewal, August 13, 2024, President Bio expressed his determination to rally African leaders and the global community behind the cause, which he describes as a matter of justice and democracy. The UNSC currently comprises 15 members, 5 of whom China, France, Russia, the United Kingdom, and the United States hold permanent seats with veto power. Africa, despite being home to 54 member states of the United Nations and representing over 1.3 billion people, lacks a permanent seat. This, President Bio argues, is a significant injustice that must be rectified. They man the gate and they should let us in, President Bio said. Referring to the P5 members, he emphasized that even these powerful nations have acknowledged the unfair treatment of Africa in global governance structures. The P5 themselves have recognized that Africa is being treated unfairly and that such injustice must be corrected. The Sierra Leonean leader is confident in garnering widespread support for this initiative, both within Africa and globally. He underscored that the campaign for African representation on the UNSC is not just an African issue, but a global one that concerns the principles of democracy and fairness. Not only Africans should give their support towards such a course, but even Europe and the rest of the world, President Bio asserted. When questioned about the timeline for achieving this milestone, President Bio was candid about the challenges ahead. He called on Africans to demonstrate the seriousness and commitment required to sustain this push. We are knocking, but they are not answering. We should keep knocking. We should knock harder, because the louder the noise, he remarked, highlighting the need for persistent advocacy on the global stage. President Bio's proposal comes at a time when there is growing consensus among African leaders about the need for reform in international institutions. The African Union has long championed the Azulwini Consensus, which calls for at least 2 permanent seats for Africa on the UNSC, with all the privileges of current permanent members, including veto power. As the debate over UNSC reform continues, President Bio's advocacy adds momentum to the ongoing discussions about Africa's role in global governance. The outcome of this campaign remains uncertain, but the determination of African leaders, as demonstrated by President Bio, suggests that the issue will remain at the forefront of international diplomatic agendas. Follow Worldnews TV for more updates.